Yeah,
toasters.
yeah, they are crackheads, but all they do is they sit there and hack all day, and then when they crack some code, like if they hack into some enemy base or whatever, they get dopamine shot into them.
Hi.
Oh, yeah. I'm on so many
We're having
drugs.
some conversations apparently
I know.
about an assassinate or
I can't get uppies anymore.
what do you call one of those lodges that like the Abyssor assassins or the Calidus assassins, one of those orders who apparently hacks stuff and then gets funny about it. It's been as cursed for the last 30 minutes as you think it has been. They've also been talking about Philinids and how
he's trying out his coffin.
canonically catgirls exist in the Warhammer 40k universe. And then there was like 8 people in here that were unironically thirsting over them. Fucking furries. I'm surrounded by them. I don't know how this happens. I don't know how we manage this to happen. I don't know what I did in a past life. I must have been horribly cruel to puppies to deserve this treatment. But we're doing Space Marine stuff today, and I'm tired, so I'm probably not going to have all that Twitch, all that,
And I'm saying that
well, we usually have 2 of our players, so you're green to stay.
A 3-2.
Wait a minute, something's wrong. Skip
Can we just take 3-2 easy?
Also,
Wait,
you call me devil?
I guess I did.
I can take 3-2 to solve all the problems.
You dog?
send him back to Rio fight.
Rio fight approved.
It's been such a long time since I've been in the companies.
Yep. Let's get this show on a real promo, right?
I think Calegos has the wrong mod pack.
What? Is that Mr. Skipper
Keeps
being hooked out on
disconnecting.
there?
Oh, I don't know.
Also, Maku's standing on my shoulders because reasons. He's the new mascot.
Alright, boys. Brothers, today we fight on a chaos-infested planet. The objectives are very straightforward today. You'll be drop-potting into Objective Alpha, clearing it out. Once it's cleared out, you will hold for vehicles and then board vehicles and move in a convoy to Bravo, Charlie, Delta, and Echo. You will be clearing out each objective and purging this world of the heretical filth.
Yeah.
You have any questions?
I didn't hear any words you said.
Okay. I don't know if you said, but it's going to be drop pod insertion on the first go. Does anyone have any questions? Going twice, yep, okay. No one has any questions? Should we be it was chaos, right? You said?
Yes.
So we're gonna not have a
Fighting
today, guys, like always. So since we never have a
Black and
here,
red.
we're doing good, guys.
Shoulders.
Alright, fight the black.
Wait, what?
No black and yellow? That's crazy.
What?
Black Legion and Cornate combined force.
Oh, good, the fun ones.
Okay, wait,
Good, the fun ones.
Alright, if no one has anything they want to ask, if you have a question, ask squad leads running up the chain, get through drop pods.
Okay.
Alright, Circle, let's get to the drop pods. Let me know when your people are in.
Yeah.
You think we could like attach them like surgically?
I'm down for it. I mean, what could be better than 2 Assault Brothers? One really tall one.
Alright.
In a trench coat.
Sorry, I was helping,
moving.
3 Assault Brothers.
Relic.
No, he's not really attached!
Which one are we getting into?
The one we always get into. No,
Oh, sorry, Maku, but it wasn't meant to be.
Just the left. Yeah. Left. Not that left.
You mean the... You mean the,
Nope, that's the inventory. Alright, hold on. Oh. Don't be there.
Aha! I did it! I like how all it takes is for one of us to touch it, to open it up, and then all of the other ones fall.
Why isn't it letting me... Or passenger.
I am slightly sad that I am not attached to Bondo currently.
So am I, that would have been really cool.
That would have been fucking great.
Maybe at the end of the up we can have it as a gag.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go through and fix everyone. Oh, yeah.
This is free full. We have free 1 and free 4 all accounted for.
Is everyone in here? Do we
Yeah.
have
It looks like it.
Here?
Yep.
Mako, I heard Mako. Dev, you here?
No.
Alright.
Well, hurry up.
Yeah, get on, fuckhead.
Yeah.
Zo.
I'm in here.
Are we handing out for repairs?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Can Bongo has?
Oh, I forgot to turn on my shit.
Oh, okay.
3-2's waiting on 1 guy. Hold up.
Yes. Unless Kalegos joins, because I messaged him and told him sure he had the mod pack. I feel like that's a problem. But...
Who's Jim? Asher, who's Jim?
Well, I mean, if we don't know who it is, they're probably not as important as us.
Asher, who's Jim?
Why are you asking like Asher's in here?
Asher!
Okay, 3-2's all loaded.
Bongo, are you losing your goddamn mind?
Maybe a little bit.
Lost it.
Who's Jim? Who's Jim? Who's Jim? Walking back and forth in his fucking straight jacket.
Oh wait, what's the apothecary?
Jimbalaya.
Huh?
What's the apothecary net?
Where to go? Punch you in the fucking balls.
Where to go?
I'm very tired. I need to wake up. Don't expect any like MLG gameplay for me today. I have the sleepy tires. I've been sleeping.
I'm eating.
I'm not sick, I don't think.
My ass. That should be 82, I think.
82 probably sounds good.
Relic, let me know when you're ready.
Legos just got in. He was having trouble with the mod. Do you want to wait for him, or we can drop now?
He can catch up, really.
Say again?
We still need to wait for the order, but he should catch up.
Okay, good.
So we're waiting for like a minute.
No, we're when we get the order from command, we'll drop. If Kalego shows up before that order is given, then you know.
Isn't this the area that we load our kit in? Why isn't he here yet?
Because it loads you in either this one or the other one.
Is it random? Because I feel like I've been spawning in on this one.
No. We always spawned on the other side, Bongo.
Oh.
Yeah, we're on the other side.
Oh.
Legos was killed? What happened?
What did they do?
Did he fall to the ocean? Like...
Oh, okay, I have had that occur where I like spawn out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, middle of the goddamn ocean.
That usually means you have the wrong map.
No, I just die, like I respawn and then I spawn in the correct place.
Alright, Thurko, we drop.
Got it.
On the way. 3-2 dropping.
You'll figure it out eventually.
Yeah. He knows how to get the drop pod, so.
God, seeing all these drop pods drop in close proximity is pretty nice. That was a good drop. Look at that.
It is.
That is fucking awesome.
Alright, Marines,
Orders
let's
when we
stay
hit the ground.
tactical.
Make sure your crayons are ready.
Sir, I already ate my crayons.
God damn it, Michael.
What do I need crayons for?
Fucking greedy bastard, he took mine too.
Uh-oh.
What the fucking purple, you prick?
I think I see chapters.
Because I know he doesn't like them.
Never mind, chapters drop pod isn't sideways. It looked like it was though.
Remember,
Take my
gentlemen.
yellows.
Remember, gentlemen, the enemy is the hamster and we are the microwave.
No, like, why didn't you? Fuck.
Vertigo, you're on that, right?
Oh, God.
Ooh, that was a close one.
Good.
anywhere?
I see tall building, going to tall building. When you've got your kit, grab a personal drop pod and land at the
Okay. 3-3 to all, enemy base blade, south.
Other side of the tall building.
Copy.
Okay.
I feel like there's already a lot of desync.
Where's Ellis? You good?
Yeah, there goes some Lehman's as well.
Ellis?
There seems to be a little bit of desync, but it's okay for the moment. My leg is already compromised. Maku needs an apothecary at the base of the tall structure.
There's a Beyblade on the other side!
This is free 4 and also for 3-1. We're experiencing heavy amount of desync. You want to hold?
Yeah, 3-3 is also experiencing desync. I'm gonna tell my boys to hold.
Just died.
Oh yeah, everyone hold. We are desyncing. God damn it.
I'm very much not getting safe.
Yeah. Have fun, I guess.
There's a Beyblade right in front of me.
I put a tourniquet on.
You can't see me, right? Okay, you can't see me.
I'm here, brothers. That's good. Hold your position. We're desyncing badly.
Bakos this down.
Yeah.
I picked a bad day to not bring my Melta.
Yeah, I got some crack grenades.
We got the yellow chain.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Oh, come on, not already.
Unfortunately, yes.
Unfortunately.
Oh, hey, yellow chain already.
Yeah. Yep, yellow chain.
I've got 40-something ping, dude.
I give up. Every time I patch my leg, there's just another. Oh, wow.
There's just more bullets. Oh, there's my yellow chain. Dev has a 30-something ping. How does Dev have?
I'm a very important fist.
Sunday? Rhyme? Janice?
Also,
Lionel Sampson.
Well, because the game still thinks you're out of range, I can't tell. You're very crackly right now. But that's only because it considers you far away. I'm landed on the floor next to you guys. Yeah, no, not
I believe you.
game, unfortunately. Yeah, for us, you're still over on the carrier. Alright.
What did they change? Hey.
So, I hope you guys weren't looking forward to today.
Definitely not. I absolutely hate playing with this group. I have to struggle to wake up every day just in time to not enjoy myself.
Okay, cool. You don't have to worry about it anymore. I'll take your place.
Fucking veteran Sigmund Maku.
Yeah.
This was extremely dry sarcasm.
Oh, hey Bongo, I took charge of Athena, so did you want to be a part of Athena for our Spartan
You're
group?
not in charge of it yet.
Fucking sure, why not? Does Athena specifically do, like, snipey snorpy snuff?
Snorpy?
No, not necessarily.
So what does Athena, like, do?
We have special tasking stuff. So, like, destroy certain targets and stuff.
That's me.
Sniping and demolitions.
Did someone spawn the Oberon again?
What? No. This just happens every fucking week anymore.
Bro.
Hey, yo, what if it's actually the Crossing the Rubicon weapons? I mean, I'm not saying it is, but that was one of the recent changes that we made before we started having this.
Definitely a possibility.
Like, I'm just spitballing here, because I do not have the slightest idea how or what the fuck's happening.
When I had a sergeant helping me fix my mod pack right now, and he said that it was something with the explosion update Arma did.
That is what Skipper told me. He said something. Tyros found something in the server settings about fragmentation and explosions.
The rage.
You're not a blood angel.
Oh, there it
No
goes.
message received. Okay, goodbye. Down.
I assume that's all she wrote.
Alright, yeah, back out.
You dumb fucking assholes. Wait. Okay. Server says fragmentation is off. Mission says fragmentation is on. But it's overwritten by the server. Why? Alright, get ready to get your blast.
Loud. Dreadnought and this army?
I was gonna go up to Roger and be like, yeah, we got shot at, and I launched all 7 cruise missiles at the same time at the very beginning of contact.
I walk over.
It was you! You're the one who did this!
So also,
Well, at least now that I know that we're
we got
up
a new pet.
against...
His name is Jeremy. He was a Necron Scarab.
Yeah, makes us a little scared.
Why?
He just
Don't
kind of
worry about
skitters.
that.
He just kind of skitters around the ship. You'll see him from time to time.
Yeah, we found him under a vending machine.
Yeah, yeah. I did want to walk in after Roger spawned him in. I wanted to walk to the briefing hall. Be like, hey guys, I found him under a vending machine. Should we be concerned about this?
Can we keep him, Dad? Can we please?
No.
Can we keep him?
Hey, last stop did well.
Technically, it wasn't a
Last stop
crash.
we did well.
I don't know about
We did well till the end.
Ah, fair, yeah.
Yeah, and didn't we have to cut portions of the op last time?
60% of the time, it works 100% of the time.
Hell yeah.
I like the way that my head doesn't exist, and I am a gun. I am more
Where did the fun ops
head,
work,
more
but,
gun
like,
than head.
not the main ones?
Well, because not as many people are on.
Are like, yeah.
Because there's like 6 people who go to it.
Yeah.
That's fair. I should probably go to them more.
Hey, we should guys do more of those fun ops. Those are pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I
Every
really
week.
got going. They sound fun as fuck. I just have time.
I'm hoping to pick up some more of them, but I also have to be mindful because it's like me and my roommate's shopping day.
Ah, fair.
Yeah,
Well,
say,
say,
so like,
just
Right as I get home, and I just want to eat.
Tell your roommate to screw off.
That's why, like, every other week I could do something, and I like doing like stuff that like shows all the other sides other than
For a second, I thought you said every other week I get to eat something. I was like, what?
Jesus, dude.
No, you get to eat every other week.
Oh,
Give me a
fuck!
picture.
It goes all the way through.
To
The
be-
overpen?
to be
Holy shit!
fair-
Wait, the
to be
overpen.
fair, I do kind of not eat that much because I really don't have it. It's, what do I have right
Does
now?
it go
I
out
have
the other side? It
ramen,
does. It penetrates
mac and cheese,
through the fucking.
or quesadillas.
That's all you need.
Ramen
is the lifeblood of every college student.
I can only
I can
make like
clams and like
Bro,
noodles,
it
so
goes
I guess it'd be better.
through
I can make like egg
right now.
through the
burgers.
fucking tank.
Hey, listen, I'm doing it right now.
Burgers isn't bad.
Yeah, it's not
chill
bad,
here.
but when you gotta think 3 meals a day and
But at home,
This
variety
melt is
and
no
stuff.
fucking joke.
Right. Meals a day is bullshit.
That's
3
about-
meals will do
that's about
it.
it.
What the hell?
That is it.
This melt is no
Besides
fucking
that,
I
joke.
like
meals
one
max,
big meal a
brother.
day, and then I just like snack.
To me, it's just 2 meals and that's it. I don't
Yeah,
need
if
anything
you,
else.
No,
if
no,
you
no.
sleep until
Wait,
12,
wait.
you just skip
No, I
breakfast.
usually only
Wait,
eat
wait,
once a
Exactly.
day.
wait.
No. I'm gonna be the best college student because I already don't eat.
Yikes.
No, right now I only eat about once a day.
Oh, it ricocheted off of the other one.
That's fair. I just don't
Because
eat.
I have to deal
okay,
with
let's
some
let's
tickets
okay.
because campus police are bitches.
That's fair.
That's
Yeah.
why you run. That's why you stop for.
They're campus police and I work
They're
on
camp-
campus.
Through
I
two
fucking want
vehicles and still hurt the other
campus
one.
police, they're not gonna
Dude,
catch
this is
you.
just
that.
ridiculous.
They're campus
They
police.
barely get
I
paid enough to do
work.
that.
I work on the
This melt
campus.
slaps. I love this melt so
Fair
much.
enough.
It's not like
That's
they're
what
gonna
they're asking
recognize
for.
you.
I love
It's
it
not
so
like they're
much.
gonna recognize you, man.
Say you have like some like you're a triplet, like you're part of triplets, and that
let's see
wasn't
what you
you.
got here.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. They're
Everybody's
campus
in the
police. They don't get
same
paid enough to
You
care.
line.
say,
Alright.
you say that to work for someone and his twin legit worked in the same job and that would happen.
All of them are dead.
So I,
That's
what I
so
would,
funny.
what I would
Very
get
cool.
people that would like bitch at me for like when I was working at the cemetery and shit. I used to tell them
They-
like, "Oh, what's your name?" I tell them, I would say, "Oh, my name's Jim. I'm with my. I actually have my
Diddly-doo.
3 brothers here. We're triplets." And then when they would approach me the next day, I would say I was one of the other brothers.
That's
You're like
so
that one
funny.
character from fucking
That's evil.
Avatar: The Last
Yeah.
Airbender.
Yes.
It's like a nurse. It's like a Nurse Jenny situation. We just all like
See, the
are the
thing
same.
is, this happened literally outside my work building, so
No,
they
it's
told
Officer
me to,
Jenny
like,
and Nurse Joy.
After that, pull into work and go into work for the next 8 hours.
You just both work at the same
No.
place, man.
Systematically.
When I worked in education, some genius decided to put identical twins in one of my classes.
Yikes.
Funny.
And so like they would constantly do that shit where they try to switch names. And I finally went and like I found out how to tell them apart pretty easily. And I would just play along with it. And then one day when they're like, "Oh, I'm so and so," I was like, "No, you're not, because you never do your hair right."
Bro,
that's so funny.
Imagine
like
their reaction being like, "Oh my fucking god, he knows."
Got you, nerd.
Yeah, that's what they
Man,
were-
you're
they're
getting
like, "Wait, how long did you
shit
know?"
beat out of
I've
you
known
with a
for the whole
headless guy.
semester.
That's
Idiot.
hilarious. That's actually so funny.
I would go further. If I had a twin,
Yeah,
I'd be
I
like, one of us needs to only tell
no, I don't
lies,
have
and
that.
the other one needs to just tell the truth.
That's so funny.
I had a friend in high school who he had an identical twin, and his twin hated math and he hated writing, so they switched
classes. Yeah, it's
yeah.
fucking great. That's fucking great. You ever talk to like identical twins and they start syncing up their conversation?
Yes.
It's fucking
Oh god.
crazy.
Bro, I don't understand how that shit works. Like
The best is when they'll sync up, but they'll have two different answers to your question.
Oh,
yeah.
you.
Oh, wait.
Like, hey, do you want to go get like fucking burgers tonight? Yes, no. At the same time, you're like,
yikes.
My friend,
All it is
my
is
friend did that
because-
while we were at the pool once with their twin, and I just started like throwing water at them, yelling, "The power of Christ compels you."
That's so.
Oh, so by default,
there's a guy I was going to school with, and his twin was
by
a little bit of a
default,
higher
the
grade,
boost
but-
is actually pitiful.
And they were like a year
Oh,
apart.
Skipper's putting message out.
But the weird part was with them is so his
Man
twin,
is fucking
his twin was
staring at
his
that
twin was annoying as hell. Like, extremely
We're
annoying.
moving fucking
So people would keep trying to go pick fight with him. And
No.
stuff. Well, every time
No.
they would go to pick a fight with him, they would actually pick a fight with my friend.
Oh, damn it. Call of Duty actually worked for once.
So funny.
And so-
now I gotta take this out.
Did he
Alright, break real quick. This is from mission announcements. Please remove the following: lambsdanger.fsm, web nights units -lambsdanger SFM compatibility, as well as AI avoid proing.
Yeah, no proning AI.
I thought we were just gonna have them be like, we're shutting the unit down.
Yeah.
What update? What not a cat?
We're going to Roblox.
Alright, so the black screen.
Dale is actually
Superior platform.
a pretty
remove Lamb's danger.
a good
Lamb.
a
Remove
thing on it
Langer. Langer? I just called the shit
if
Langer,
you
didn't
want
I?
to
It's
Lamb's
Roblox,
danger.
come on.
And then
What's the
website.
guy?
What's happening? Okay, the launcher's dead.
It's
Yeah,
Alright, reload.
all the way.
Lamb's
Yeah.
danger.
Reload.
Okay.
Yeah, reloading.
That.
You know, after you update your
gotta
mods.
reload.
1,
You have to
2,
update
and
mods.
3 mods.
You have 3 months to take out.
playing a Foyana, so
I save.
I'll join in like a minute.
And then I launch the game again.
What do we pack that you uploaded has the 3 mods taken out?
Yep, I made sure to update.
Yeah, you gotta update the moods. You gotta update them. You gotta updo
I don't
them.
know, man. Those Roblox milsims are fucking hardcore.
Yes.
They go pretty hard.
Yes,
If somebody
they are.
suggests Roblox
They are.
one more
They
time,
are.
we
No,
Yeah,
what?
I really want to go into battle, man.
No. Like I'm dead freaking serious because
He isn't wrong. I had some good Star Wars ones.
If you're,
Yeah, they're-
if
they
you're
are
out
so
of
serious.
uniform, if you're out of uniform at all, which you have to buy their uniforms most often,
no,
if you're out
you
of
don't do that.
uniform,
No, that's out of date. What
Yeah?
the frick are you? They don't do that.
Yeah, that's old.
yeah,
That's old.
Yeah,
days.
they
That's old.
used to.
Cringe.
Dude,
That's
that's
like
like
what,
yeah, they used to-
2012? That's like
Cringe.
2012,
I
2013.
remember when they used to be like that. And if you weren't in uniform, they would fucking ban your ass.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
They,
old. They stopped doing that
They
a while
put
ago.
Ace Medical in the.
Yeah, that sounds like a
Roblox
really,
milsims now,
really
which is
Yeah, they
fucking
can.
cool way
Because
to
they-
run out of
Like
players.
3 years now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Meta,
it's
yeah,
like-
Meta. So
Oh shit, I
Ace
think I'm the
Medical has
first.
in Roblox.
yeah,
Yep.
like Roblox now has milsim groups for like Gundam and stuff like that. If you see
They
stuff
have
like
stuff
that, and they
for
have working
Halo,
mech
stuff
suits.
stuff for 40K.
Gundam is
stuff
really
for
cool.
Star
I
Wars.
like
They
mech
stuff for
games.
40K.
I like
They have
stomping
stuff for
around
Attack
with
on
big
Titan.
robots.
They have a Horus
Speaking of
Heresy
stomping
game
around
that
with
looks
the big
fucking
robots,
amazing.
I
Yeah,
hear so many people talking.
Yeah, I'm in the Horus Heresy one. It's freaking insane.
And silence. Speaking of stomping around with the big robots, we've been talking about stuff for the mod pack because it's coming up here eventually. With the new year, I want to get together with a bunch of the different squads and see if we can remove some of the mods that we don't use, namely like maps that haven't been played on or something like that. I also want to get rid of the KLPQ radio mod, even though technically speaking you can just safely remove it from your mod pack. I think that, you know, for all the folks that do have it enabled and have it in their mod pack, it's just annoying more than it is amusing at this point. I've never been able to actually use it, but from what I understand, it has a library of a couple of songs, like a handful of songs. So if somebody has the radio on, then it's just going to play, let's just say like 10 songs over and over again. Something like that. And that is going to get infuriating very quick. But I want to add, both me and Belt want to add Chemical Warfare. I also want to add the Tiberium Genesis mod. I don't know, and I don't think that it is tied to Operation Trebuchet, or Trench Bucket as I like to call it. But if it is, then we're really going to have to look long and hard at our mod pack and see how many things we have to remove out of it in order to allot the space required. Not that there's no like upper limit to how many mods we can have. As long as there isn't any conflicts, you can have a mod pack that's like fucking 600 mods deep. I don't really want one like that. I think 100 mods is... I think it's right there at that upper limit. That's where people are gonna like look at the list of mods and be like, holy shit! Damn, is it really worth joining this unit if I have to install fucking 100 mods? Because you gotta think, most of these people coming to Arma at this point are gonna be coming here because like it's on sale, or they've been referred by one of their friends, if it's a completely fresh guy. I get like brand new folks in the unit all the time that I do BCT with. So it's not uncommon for people to be completely fresh and have like sub 100 hours into Arma, and then they decide to join a unit. So I want to make that process as streamlined as possible. I remember back whenever me and Jeebs used to play Space Engineers, and he tried to tell me that he had like 80-something mods that he played with, and I was like, gosh, darn it, 100? That's almost 100 mods! I don't want to play Space Engineers with 100 mods! So then I went through his entire pack and was like, hey, I want like these 20. These 20 look cool. Just unfortunate that like... Well, it's not even unfortunate. It is extremely fortunate for us that Bohemia makes Arma so moddable. Or at the very least that they just release their dev tools so that they can just let the player base continue to have fun with their sandbox game that they create. Like they did all the back end work for basically a big sandbox simulator, like a big physics simulator. Complete with flying tanks and everything. And then they just let us have fun with all the different stuff that our hearts can possibly imagine, or our heart's desires and our minds can imagine. But the Chemical Warfare one is absolutely going to add some extra flavor to the 514th, for sure. Hi, how's it going? I'm kind of talking to myself right now, just waiting for the Consecrators server to come back up. there was some desync and some stuff happening, so they had us remove some mods out of the mod pack. Lamb's Danger, chief amongst them. So we're going to see how that works. We're just waiting for the server to come back up. And then I'll be right back into doing Space Marine stuff. And the good news, gooder news, I now have an idea that we're going to be facing armor. So I'm going to be bringing my Melta. I'm gonna actually have anti-tank options today instead of just hiding from them and like sneaking up on them and throwing crack grenades. That'll be fun. Chemical warfare for the 514th to be a lot of fun. I'm going to have to go through and actually list all of the different gas masks that exist. Is it up yet? Nope, still not up. Gonna have to go through and list all of the different gas masks that exist so that they are compatible with the excuse me, the gas damage script. And then we're gonna actually have a reason for people to carry atropine and ATNAA, because those are the antidote for chemical exposure. I can't. Oh, and then we're gonna have like fields of green made out of Tiberium, and all of the green are gonna be mean, and they're gonna ask, "What the hell is this alien rock?" Because the blue blue Tiberium, I think it's vinifera. Wait, some fucking fan I am. What are the different flavors of Tiberium? There's Riparius, and then there's Vinifera, but I can't remember which is which. The blue Tiberium explodes. It's actually like a... It's like a crack grenade rock. Or like a mine. Not that you can set it off by stepping near it, but if you let an explosive off next to it, it'll blow up. C and C. Tiberium taps. Remind me, just consulting the Google box. Is it growing a patch in a Cruentus? Cruentus, I think, is red or some shit. Right? Cruentus was red, or was Cruentus purple? Hold up. I can bring this up, right? Yeah, I can bring this up. Hold on. Jimmy, pull that shit up. Jimmy. Pull that shit up. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oop. Hold on. No display capture. There we go. Ta-da! Get. Nope. That's the scene. I want me. There I am. Da-da-da-da. Get me out of the way. Alright, so Riparius is the... Oh, okay. Riparius is the green stuff. Vinifera is the blue. Hey, up. Up. How come I can't zoom? How come I can't zoom it? There's no zoom to be had? No zooming? Here. There. That is Riparius. That's a whole bunch of Riparius. Alright. So, Riparius is the green shit. It takes over trees and it turns them into these weird mushroom spore things that spew out more Tiberium. There we go. Here's trees. Trees get taken over by it and they spew out these like Tiberium spores, and it takes over the environment and it sucks up all the nutrients. In case you guys don't know about Command & Conquer Tiberium lore, just open up TeamSpeak over on the other monitor so I know when people start joining the other channel. Yeah, so here's Raparius, and then there's Vinifera. Vinifera. This is some lady from. This is a mutant. One of the Forgotten. Oh, you guys can see my mouse. That's cool. This is. Oh, wait. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I was just wondering why it looked like there was 2 red lines over there. It's because Viadotube is over there. Got it, Roger. Okay. So this blue shit, this other blue shit here, this is more valuable, but it's more volatile and explosive. And if something blows up in here, the whole Tiberium field will start exploding. The butthole in the grass, or the dirt, is a sinkhole weed. The weeds don't like vehicles. Normally you can drive vehicles over top of the Tiberium and not have any problems because it doesn't affect refined metals, right? Unless it has enough time to like really penetrate the hull, or like to really get a hold of it to start breaking it down, kind of like rust. It's like as long as the thing's made out of like stainless steel, at least you're safe from the Tiberium because it's usually hermetically sealed or whatever. But vehicles cannot go through the stinky weed because it'll come to life and it'll start like chewing up the thing. And there's Kane. And then here's the Golden Gate Bridge infested with fucking Tiberium. And this is what I assume to be Sarajevo. After the 3rd Tiberium War? Right, I think this is when GDI blew up Sarajevo, Temple Prime. Again, no idea what this is. I've never seen this picture before in my life, and that's the stinky one I was trying to show you guys before. Oh, neat. Look at that shit. Look at it. Look at the net. No, stop! Is this a GIF? Oh, it is a GIF. Okay, well, I guess we get to watch, Oh shit, people are loading up in the TFAR. Hell yeah, brother. No more display capture. Let's go! I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Don't you worry. I'll be right back. Don't you worry. Be right back. I'm almost there. Hold on. I just gotta load up. There we go. Loading up. I'm loading. We're loading together. Together we'll load. And we're back. Ta-da! I should really get some hot keys for that. Oh, I should also unmute myself in TeamSpeak. And alright. No, so hi coffee. I'll restart, yeah. They were having major desync at the very beginning again. So they seem to think that lambs is the major issue so far. This new mod pack that they posted just removed lambs and then the Web Knights compatibility for it and one other mod. So they're gonna try and see if that fixes it, because right now this is, I think, how many fucking weeks has it been? It's been at least a month now. Had a right to 2-hour drop pod. Can do. Why am I walking? My hand is not, it's literally off of the keyboard right now.
Like, we landed, everyone was like, alright, go take the town. I was
Stop.
like, I can't get
Stop.
the harness off.
Stop! Stop! Stop!
Oh,
Stop!
door stock.
I mean, yeah, true, door one stock.
My
that would
goodness,
actually be really
dude.
on brand for 40k.
Load. Oh, my frames are fucking awful. Holy shit, dude.
What? Yo.
Head to the right for our drop pod. Here I am. Man, my frames are fucking awful.
Yeah, they're bad right
now. Oh, oops. I did an oopsie. I forgot to remove lamps.
Lamau.
Fuck.
Dev, if you're the reason why.
He like
Turn that up.
farts out of booty hole.
Pod, all, cancel our current animation, very cool. My frames are still kinda shitty. Still kinda shitty for frames. I'm getting somewhere in the ballpark of, it's sporadic. It's jumping between 50 and 20.
Right, I think it's just everyone loading at the same time and the server catching up with everything. So once everyone's in, it'll be fine.
Hi, Ramon! And Trinaris is also super laggy. Ooh, that doesn't bode well. This is Trinaris, isn't it? Yep, there's Electro. Oh, there's Electro. I went on a rampage in DayZ in Electro. Let me see, where the fuck was I? I was at the hospital? I think I was actually at the hospital. There was some coastal cuties over here just hanging out in Electro, like looting all these buildings over here. And then I was in the hospital, and I was role-playing as a doctor. Well, I was up until that point. It was a roleplay server where just shoot on sight wasn't allowed. There had to be some sort of interaction player to player before you decided to do that. But all that really meant is most people decided to just be robbers.
What the hell?
Most people just decided they were gonna be fucking
loading in and
looter assholes. So, oh, drop all your shit. Give me your shoes. Give me your shoes, or I'll kill you right now. And you say, huh? And then they shoot you in the face, and that apparently counts. Anyway, I wasn't an asshole. I was quite literally like a dude that wore all blue. So I was invisible at night, but I stuck out like a Thor thumb. I stuck out like a Thor thumb during the daytime, because Cherno's green and brown and orange and red, not blue. There is no fucking blue at all.
Got it. So that we don't both go there.
But yeah, I went up to these guys and I still had, what did I have? I think I had an SKS or something.
It's easy.
I was literally like right behind Maku when he said it. I just turned around. I'm like,
okay, so I shot somebody in cold blood.
Oh yeah,
Just gunned them down right in the street.
Yeah, I got you.
Somewhere around here. I just gunned them down in the street. And then and then these coastal cuties showed up and they're like, "Hey, we heard some gunfire. What's going on?" I was like, "We heard somebody shooting." So I pulled out my gun. I'm like, "Did it sound like this?" And I popped one of them right in the skull. And the other guy was like, "What the fuck?" So then I lit him up, but he didn't die from it. So he started chasing me down because he was gonna beat me to death with his fists. And if you guys are familiar with Arma 2 bleeding physics, and how, like, you have literal, like, geysers of blood shooting out of your player character model, he was bleeding so profusely, dude. He looked like a fucking red fountain. And all I told him, I was like, "Hey, you know, all I gotta do is keep running, right?
That's all I know of it.
All I have to do is outrun you until you bleed to death. You're not gonna get me. You're not gonna get me, dude." So then I did a funny maneuver where, since he was running, sprinting right behind me, maybe like from here to me to,
I don't know.
That's Vertigo? Yeah, from me to Vertigo away. We were both sprinting. If I'm me again and then Vertigo's back there, instead of sprinting, I drop back, let him overtake me, pull out my gun, and then shot him in the ass, and then he died. Like a fucking fighter pilot maneuver. I just hit the air brakes and then shot him in the back. And then I was banned.
Everyone loading in and getting their kits on and at the
Oh.
same time.
I'm not... Ah! Help! Alright, I'm not saying that you should do that. It was very much against the rules, but I was so tired of playing with that group anyway, because I joined the roleplay server because it said no PvP, roleplay server only, and I was like, yeah, that sounds cool. I'd like to get together with some strangers and like all of us work together to clear out a town and then loot it together, and that sounds like fun. And all it was just a fucking roving band of like 2 or 3 or 4 people at a time running up to dudes who have maybe a Mosin, maybe a fucking garbage rod, and a backpack full of apples. And holding them up like, hey, give me all your shit or I'm gonna kill you.
We still got some time, boys. Tib is connecting right now, and we'll probably...
So yeah, I was sick and tired of playing on that server anyway, so I just fuck it, I'll have some fun. I'll get a story out of it. I'll be a bandit. Fuck that. I'll instead of being a happy-go-lucky wearing blue, helping out all the coastal cuties, and you know, hey, you're missing some blood. You're starving to death. Here, have an apple. Because that was back whenever the standalone still had the apple glitch, where if you sprint into the tree, the apple tree, where the fork, the up and the right branch, curved toward you, if you sprint into that and then you spam the interact button, you'll just get apples for every time you press the button, so you don't have to sit there for... I think it's like 6 to 10 seconds per apple. You could just run up to a tree, go, and have a backpack full of apples and run. So I would go around and I would just like, here, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. And I would heal anybody that asked. I'd run up and be like, hey, is everything alright, bud? I got some blood for you. I got some food. I got bandages. You want some help? No, we're good. Okay, just tell them that... Ah, shit, I forgot my name on the server. Tell them that Bongo says hi. If you see anybody, just let them know I'll be hanging out by, Where was the big trading hub? Where's the fucking mountain? With the radio tower. The big-ass radio tower. Not Castle, not Grishno. Where is... It's not Starry. It's not Starry.
Bitch boy.
Yeah, I think this is it. I think this is it right here. Because it is a really... Or maybe here. No, Green Mountain. Yeah, Green Mountain. I'll be hanging out by Green Mountain. Because this was the definitive no PvP zone. This was the trading area where people would just get to. The problem was, guys, everywhere around Green Mountain wasn't. Everything else was still quote unquote PvP. But once you got to Green Mountain, you were fine. You were like literally not allowed to shoot. But like if you guys had an altercation outside of Green Mountain, then it was fair game. So it's kind of like the same logic behind getting to the airfields. Like, hey, you get to the airfield, you get your shit, and you leave.
3-3 is loaded.
I don't care about
because this is where you go for fights. This is where all the loot is, but it's also where you go to have a fight. The same way that you go to Cherno to get in fights, and you go to Electro to get in fights. Because that's where the loot is. But, like, airstrips are... I don't think that the admins actually gave a shit about the airstrips. This is, like, the designated kill-on-site area, just because it is such high-end gear.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
This is a bad time to mention I'm afraid of heights.
No, not yet.
It's okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank God.
We'll be hitting the ground sooner than you can say, oh my god, we're so high up in the sky, please God, why? Oh god, why?
See, I always have a minor panic attack because I'm not afraid of heights, I'm afraid of falling from very high places.
That sounds like a fear of heights with extra steps.
It is.
Technically, yes.
Well, I mean...
Depending on how close you are to the ledge, it could only be one extra step.
Cause I'm 6 feet from the edge and I'm clicking.
Why the fuck you clearing 6 feet with one step?
Maybe 6 feet.
A lot of people actually
Down.
clear 6 feet.
Hold me now.
I think if you're...
Was I singing Creed or was I singing Nickelback?
Doing that, either you have
I can't tell the difference.
Or you're trying, and I think your ass is trying.
No, I'm crying.
We're dropping.
Oh my God, we're
dropping,
falling.
gentlemen.
Okay, now you can be afraid.
We said
Battle Brothers.
Why do I have a feeling that those drop pods to our right are on top of each other?
What the fuck is this music?
Hey, double check you guys are on net, because I'm fucking not.
Are you guys hearing this music too, or?
I have my music off, I'm not allowed to listen.
Yeah. What the fuck? This is free one. We've been checking up our drop pods.
What? Oh my God! All of them. Each board just got ejected.
Holy shit!
That's amazing!
Dude, it looks like a bunch of fucking gnats.
I'll be bad. Bye-bye.
Oh, here they come!
Bye, have a beautiful time.
Oh God.
Oh, hey, look, a bunch of dudes. The enemies are already desynced, dude.
You gotta be. Oh my God, they are fucking with me. Did I even?
The enemies are already.
Yeah, everyone's hold. This is just bad comedy.
Circle hold. We got these things.
Yeah, everyone find a place to just hide and just hold there. I got a nice comfy building over here. Yeah. I could be playing Stalker 2 right now.
Moving. We're moving a little bit.
We're okay.
The only reason I haven't touched Stalker 2 yet is because if I do, I'm not going to be able to put it down.
That doesn't mean it's okay to keep going, stop moving so decent can catch up.
I'm gonna be honest, I haven't played Stalker proper, like Shadow of Chernobyl, but I did play Call of Pripyat, and Steam says I have 50-something hours, or 40. I've got between 40 and 50 hours. That is a fucking lie. I played so much Stalker. I played that game so freaking much. I played it almost as much as I play Fallout 4. And I think I have...
I'm not.
You know what? We're desynced. I can check right now. Hold on. I'll be right back. Let me see. How much time do I have? I've got 852 hours in Fallout 4. Or, hear me out. Maybe I just enjoyed playing Stalker Call of Pripyat. Fuck. Yeah, Call of Pripyat. That was right. Why did I think I was wrong? I played so much Stalker Call of Pripyat that or rather, the game was so good that I thought that I played more of it. You know what I'm saying?
I hope so.
No, I'm like, God damn it. You fucking asshole, Maku.
Have I been anything but?
Yeah?
Anything but...
Hey look, there goes that same missile again.
The same missile? No, the yellow chain!
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Hey, so, I'm gonna give them, like, one more restart. What do you guys think about just, playing Space Marine 2 and pretending like we're all... we're all Consecrators again?
I'll do it.
That or I'm just gonna go the fuck to bed. I don't know why I'm so tired. I am not feeling it today.
So you guys said this was what's happening the last 2 weeks.
I'd say more than 2 weeks.
It feels like it's been a month.
I know about the stuff past the last 2 weeks. I just wasn't here for the last 2 weeks, so.
That's nothing. Let me see what... Can I sort my library by the amount of time played?
The crossing group.
Genre, play state, ready to play, no, tags, friends, Steam Deck, multiplayer. How do I sort by time played?
Relic, are you alive up there? Oh yeah, I'm alive. What? Right. Okay, I
Hello?
looked over and what?
Huh?
I'm
A
gonna.
recent activity,
Oh no,
ready to play
it can't
games,
be crossing the
no.
Rubicon because that's worked before.
Any case, I'm gonna bounce. See you all
How
next
do
week.
I...
Hopefully, maybe. I hope.
Yeah.
You'll see us whether we stick around for the entirety of the op. That's a different story.
Dude, how do I sort by playtime? How do I sort by playtime? Alright, Arma's got 4,100 hours.
I don't have a
Helldivers has 333. MechWarrior 5 has 683. Monster Hunter World has only slightly less with 664. Mountain Blade Bannerlord has 550. Warband has 961. Phasma only has 62. RimWorld has 540.
He tells his kids no for the sake of saying no.
Man, that should be a new thing that they add. Tabletop Simulator has 271, but that's because I used to play
Abusive father.
I used to play
Why can't he just go and get the milk
Words.
already?
It's a role-playing game. It's a tabletop role-playing game. It's the one everybody knows. It's oh god. What's chat help, what's it called? The tabletop, the one everybody knows. It's the starter one. It's the one that people thought was satanic.
Yes.
The one that
Every Sunday.
fuck. The
Unfortunately, not as much as I would.
Oh shit.
But work and
Wizards of the Coast made an update to it recently. I can't. What's it called? Dungeons & Dragons? Yes, that one. Thank God. Oh my god. I couldn't think of Dungeons Yes, that. Yes. Because I used to play Dungeons & Dragons. I've never played. That's a lie. I played Pathfinder when I was serving. I played Pathfinder while I was serving. But 5e was the one that I played a lot whenever I got out.
On you.
Let's see. No, there's not going to be a lot on my Never Play Again list. 7 Days to Die only has 100 hours in it. Ark Survival Evolved, 435 hours. I should really play this game again. I like Ark Survival Evolved. The problem with Ark, right, is that everybody's gonna rush. They're not gonna sit and we still desynced?
I'm gonna say yeah.
Yeah, I see somebody fucking moonwalking to nowhere.
Yeah. Thunderhawk in place. I don't see it, but I hear it.
I don't even see it. Oh, there it is. Alright. The problem I have with Ark Survival Evolved is that whenever I play with friends, especially if I have a dedicated server that's just up all the time, they are going to rush the tech, and by the time I have time to play again, I want to live in the water.
Relic, don't be a bedtime story.
Right? I'm terrified of the ocean, but I want to live in the water where all the fucking...
Hey Bongo, remember that one time with that mod you were trying to figure out?
Which one?
I don't know, the one that made you mad.
Tales of Heresy?
Yeah, maybe. You can.
I mean, I think I've told the story enough times by now, but yeah, they're a bunch of dirty rat bastards, and they kept stealing shit from other people's mods and just retexturing them and then not listing them as dependencies, even though they abso-fucking-lutely are dependencies. So whenever you load up the game and it starts with the immediate error message before the game starts, you know how, like, you can click the OK button because you're a real-life person, and the server died again.
Womp womp.
So you as a...
Thank you for story time.
Okay.
Yeah, most of my squad is kind of tired. Are we calling it here? The Elizabeth squad's pretty tight right now.
I'm fucking calling it.
God damn it. We were in the middle of story time.
That's true. We were busy, like people were busy, all that jazz.
We are an hour in op, and we haven't even left the location of landing.
Left the drop site.
Yeah.
Talk about the drop site massacre, am I right, guys?
Also, real quick, what happened with your guys' drop pod that caused you all to just eject?
We
don't
into
know.
scouts. We crashed into scouts.
You rat.
We all might as well start playing fucking Dark Tide Deathwing or something like that.
We all
Alright, Dark
crashed
Tide,
into
let's play
these
Dark
scouts.
Tide. Dark Tide's actually amazing.
We got
Alright.
sent free falling. Free
Is Dark Tide worth the money?
That's debatable.
Dark Tide is worth it.
If you're a big fan of that style of game, then yeah, go ahead and get Dark Tide. But I'm not gonna play it.
On D-Way down.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Echoing so badly.
This is where I slam my hand into my desk and yell, "This is dwarf shit."
Anderson.
Oh god, the echo.
I told you, it's Psycho's fault.
Yep, sorry, Anderson. Yeah, it's
Oh,
Anderson. Sorry, dude, but
I remember when the
unfuck
scouts
yourself.
were in freefall, someone was just blasting Freebird over the mic.
Well, yeah, because you said free. You said
pretty funny.
You said
They've
code
sent-
flying.
Then
you
before
said
they get me
free
copyright
form,
struck by
314.
playing it again through their fucking TeamSpeak.
A new.
Alright, I'm gonna go... Yeah, Dark Tide was fun too, laggy free to play. I had a very similar issue. Honestly. The netcode for Dark Tide's kinda wonky, kinda crazy. What was I talking about? Oh, I was talking about Arc. My biggest problem with Arc is that whenever I'm paying for a dedicated server, all my friends play like way too much, like way more than I do. So I'm still like in I'd say maybe like the Iron Age. Like I'm just now starting to get like firearms. I just now have like the shitty fucking like blunderbuss pistol or whatever. And they've got like tech armor. And they've got like pterodactyls. They've got a Quetzalcoatl. They've got fucking Tyrannosaurus. They're already trying to kill the Gigantosaurus, and like, yeah, by the time I personally have enough time to get back on the server, they're basically on the end game. They've already fought all the bosses. They've got the tech armor. And it's like, dude, I just wanna have fun with my survival dinosaur game, because they're rushing through the content. They've played Ark enough that they know exactly which engrams they have to learn. They know where to go for the dinosaurs that they want, and how to tame them, and also how to build a base to keep them safe in that. Like, they just have a ridiculous amount of time and hours put into it. They have a lot of experience, so they know how to get to the end game. When I'm gonna keep it a buck, I just want to vibe in the starter, well, not the starter area. I do like exploring and finding out, like, oh my god, the Caprasuchus is terrifying because he'll fucking chomp on you, and then you'll be paralyzed, and he'll continue to run with you in his mouth. He'll just fucking steal you. Like, that's so cool, and you don't get to experience that whenever your friends are rolling around with, like, 8 woolly mammoths in the swamp, just knocking down all the trees, and there's no threat anymore. So they'll finish the game, and then they'll be like, hey, can we go to a different map? And I'm like, dude, I like this map. What's wrong with this map? Oh, but I already did all the stuff. Like, how's that my fucking problem, dude? You're the one who just ran through all the game content. Like, I'm just here to chill. I like my big dinosaur game. I like taming Diplodocus. I like taming the little spit doggos and then having them wander around my base. I like that. I like having dodo birds fall off of my roof. I like going to the winter biome and stealing penguins. Stealing them. because I can't remember off the top of my head, but I think that there's a way that you could just lure them onto your boat without actually taming them. So I built a raft with a big pen, and I lured a bunch of penguins onto my boat, and they were just trapped on my boat because I closed the door and they can't open it. Yeah, op is die. I'm not gonna be reconnecting, so this is just me doing story time for a little bit longer before I inevitably go to bed. So I lured a bunch of penguins onto my boat with the express purpose of eventually taming them. And the reason why, because I know that you can harvest polymer from them, or you can get like fucking goo. You can get goo out of them to make polymer with. And yeah, that was going to be my plan for like late game polymer, because I didn't want to go like at that point I was already playing catch up. So I did some research and was like, okay, I need polymer, I need to find like more advanced materials. What's the fastest way for me to do that? Okay, I'm going to go to this new location I've never been to before. I'm going to find penguins, I'm going to steal a bunch of them, and then I'm going to slowly over time tame them, and then I will have a source of polymer that I can finally use to catch up with my other friends who are already in the end game and fighting bosses and shit, because I don't want to go into those fights with iron armor and a fucking spear. That's just going to be a bad time. So I stole a bunch of penguins, and then I was like, okay, I'm good for today. I'm just going to leave food out for them. It's been a while since I played Ark, but I think there's a way that you can have like a food trough of some kind for them to just eat out of, even though they weren't tamed. So I just like had food for them so they wouldn't die, and then I woke up the next day, I think, and then one of my friends who was playing on the server with me at the time, like I woke up, went over to my pen, and then there was like 2 penguins left, and I was like, hey, I had like 20 fucking penguins in here. Where did they all go? And I don't remember who done it, but apparently one of my friends killed all of my penguins for the polymer squish and left me 2 to tame so that I can breed them. When the whole point was that I was going to have 20 of them to harvest and to breed. And like, you know, there's 20 penguins. Hopefully there's a fairly even spread of male to female, so I can get like 10 kids, let them grow up, kill their parents, and then breed them, and then, you know, the cycle continues. You let them grow, you kill their parents, and then, and then you have more squish, and then you have more polymer. But no. Then there was another time that I was a little bit pissed. My prized possession in that whole server was my incredibly high-leveled pterodactyl that I trained to have a ton of speed, a ton of stamina, and just enough carry capacity that I can get from point A to point B. And it was my train, just how I got from one side of the map to the other side of the map. Once again, my friends are at the end game, and I still have fucking iron shit. And one of my friends got drunk, stole my bird, the only one, I had like 5, the only one that I said, hey, this is the one, don't fucking touch it, it's the only named one I have. Everything else in here is just named pterodactyl whatever the fuck. This one is Perky, or Pecky. Yeah, this one's Pecky. Don't touch Pecky, don't fucking do it. What ended up happening was one of my friends got drunk, grabbed Pecky, and then flew over to an area, because it's the fastest way to get from point A to point B. No kidding. But there's a button on your keypad somewhere that you can just, like, it's almost like double tapping V to jump out, like to bail, right? So there's a button in Ark to just bail. And if you jump out of a Quetzalcoatl, because it's so massive, you can still kind of stand on it for a little bit and be like, oh god, I pressed the wrong button, and get back on. If you're on a pterodactyl and it's like 100 feet in the fucking sky, then it's gonna stay there in the sky, and then you're going to fall your death. So that's what happened. And also what happens whenever you jump off is that because the bird doesn't have any new commands, it's going to stay in the air for as long as it still has stamina. Need I remind you, my bird had the most stamina of any fucking thing in the game, barring the Quetzalcoatl. So my bird is just stuck 100 feet in the air at some random location that my friend can't remember because they were drunk, and I can't find it because it's just high enough off of the ground that you can't whistle for it, and it's just low enough to the ground that you can't really see it from above either. Because it's like in the tree cover. It's like right there in the canopy. And I'm like, God fuck. So, to their credit, at least my drunk friend went through the trouble of taming me a new pterodactyl and then calling it Perky because they thought I wouldn't notice that my level 300 fucking bird or whatever it was, I think 250 is like the highest. Yeah, I heard. I can see the team speak. There's nobody in here but me and some couple, a neophyte and Caligos, who wasn't able to connect anyway because they had the wrong mod pack. Yeah, so my friend, yeah, I heard, I see, I'm the only one, well, me, Caligos, and some neophyte are the only 3 left in the team speak, I see it. That's unfortunate. But yeah, my drunk friend tamed another really super low-level bird, like a level 29, and then renamed it Perky, and then put it in Pecky's spot, and thought I wouldn't notice that, you know, the bird who had more stamina than God was just not here anymore. It took... I was initially pretty mad about it, but then I got over it because you know, what else am I gonna do about it? It's not like I'm gonna stop being friends with him about it. But I want to say, keeping in mind that the server was up at all times. Like, this was a dedicated server. It was up. Anybody could connect at any moment. I think that a real actual 2 weeks later, I have Pecky number 2, and I'm just kind of perusing the skyline, just kind of looking around, and I see some movement like right above the canopy of some random area, like some like off the fucking charts fucking like redwood trees area that had like what fucking business do I have just perusing this area anyway? Just big ass trees, right? So I go into the canopy to see the movement, and I'm like, oh hey, look, it's Pecky. It's Pecky number 1. It's Pecky number 1 who has been sitting in the same spot, hidden beneath the tall-ass redwood canopy, and so far away from the ground that I can't use whistle commands to get him, just vibing. Just chilling in the same spot for 2 fucking weeks. I am so glad that I gave him jerky, dude, because I came over and I whistled for him and he followed me and I got him back home and I gave him some more jerky and then we were having a grand old time. Hey, got Pecky back. And I was vindicated. I was vindicated by that time. But yeah, it doesn't take no stamina to sit still in the sky. He was sitting there flapping his wings for 2 weeks with no commands, like, when are you guys coming back? Is anybody coming back to find me? I better just stay right here. They'll find me eventually. Oh, God. I'm pretty sure after a certain point, even jerky ends up spoiling, and then the best part about it is because I had, like, a stack of hundreds. I had, like, a stack of hundreds of jerky. There was also a stack of rotten meat piling up, and then I think that Pecky was just eating the rotten meat at a certain point. Because they can do that. If there's no good meat left in their inventory, they'll just start eating the rotten meat, because it's the only thing that they have to eat. Like, dude, I was just so happy to get Pecky back, man. And then, I don't think it was very much longer after that we, like, the payment for the server was catching up, and then my friends were like, hey, we kind of want to play on a different map anyway, so I was like, alright, fine. And then I just let the payment lapse, and I let one of them take over hosting the server at that point. But yeah, that was, that's the story of, Pecky Borb. And how he had more stamina than God. And, you know, for at the time a fish, I had invested just a ridiculous amount of points of my own skill points into the oxygen thing and the stamina thing so that I can swim real fast and swim real long. Like, to the point where I can go to the bottom of the ocean and get to the underground, like, pearl mines. That was another thing that I like to do. I like living underwater. Those little fucking caves that have the pearls and the oil in them, I love living in those. Because I'll get the aqueduct things that, like, spray crops inside of the little air pocket bubble, and I'll have, like, an ichthyosaurus that I use as my bus to get out of the danger zone and then back up to the shore. I don't really have any stories about that aside from being fucking hunted by a mosasaurus and like 3 plesiosaurs. Because they knew I was I don't know how they fucking knew I was in there, but the way I found out was one day, once upon a time, I was harvesting the oil and the pearls that just like happened to that are up inside of those like air bubble caves. And I don't know what I was doing. I think I was starting to build my base, like up against the walls, and all of a sudden I see this this fucking tree limb is the only way that I can describe it. This gigantic fucking tree limb phase through the cave, and I'm like, what in the fuck was that? So obviously, me being curious, I jump on the ichthyosaurus and I swim out of my cave to go see a fucking mosasaurus. Outside my cave. The largest dinosaur in the game. Just there. Like, talk about pants shittingly close. I swam back in my base and I didn't fucking leave, dude. I didn't leave. Because whenever I did actually get the courage to pack up and fucking get back onto the shore so that I can do, you know, resource gathering and, taming more shit and building a base and all that fun stuff, go actually play with my friends instead of being, underwater on my own, like a recluse, a fucking hermit. On my way up, I was chased down. I was hunted by 3 plesiosaurs on the way up. Like, I cannot catch a fucking break. But at the same time, those are part of the reasons why living underground or living underwater is I don't know. It's peaceful because it's so fucking hostile and nobody wants to deal with it. I think at that time I had enough oxygen and enough speed and stamina underwater that I can go from the bottom of the ocean to the surface and not die. Like, I didn't drown, but yeah, that's not to say that if I was being chased by an actual fish that I would survive very long. Like, there was a couple times I got eaten by megalodons on my way down, just because megalodons are faster than I'll ever be, or those fucking jellyfish. Because if you're not paying attention and one of them hits you underwater, you're fucked. Because they stun you and they'll shock you, and then you're slow, so you can't get away, and then they'll shock you again and they'll reset the stun timer. Yes, Spark, yes. Enjoying my story time regarding Ark Survival Evolved and how I'm reminiscing about all the good times we had back whenever I used to pay for that server too. Check landing bay. Oh no, what's happening in landing bay? Why? Who left? Who's this? Oh, hey, it's Felix. Neat. Command Regiment commanding. 2 p.m. Damn. Did you want to join us? Did you want to play with us or knit wrap? Hang out at Alright, neat. I thought you were trying to get me to see somebody that left. I was like, oh god, please don't tell me it was Sims. Please don't tell me it was Sims. Please don't tell me it was Sims. Oh, shit. Alright, I'll stop wasting your guys' time. I think story time is very much well and truly over. If you guys actually want to see me play Ark Survival Evolved, I'm gonna play it at my own pace. If I do get friends, I'm going to request kindly that they don't go whole hog and like finish the game before I have a chance to get out of the Iron Age. Man, that's just a whole nother server I have to pay for. I do like Ark though. It's the fucking murder chickens. I forgot what they're actually called. They're the big tall they're the big tall birds that have claws. And they look like dodos, but if dodos were fucking evil. Right? They're murder chickens. I can't remember what they're actually called. They're Thalidosiuses? No, that's not it. That's not even close. Those are usually the first boss I have to overcome. I also like the way that Ark has its own milestones. Right? It has milestones the same way that, like, Monster Hunter has milestones. Whenever you first start out, you're just a wee babby, and you suck at everything, so you can't. It'll taunt you with fighting things like the Anjanath? Yeah, the Anjanath. It'll taunt you with fighting things like the Anjanath. And then you're all scared because you're like, oh no, it's a predator! Ooh, he shoots fire out of his schnoz! Excuse me. And then eventually, like, you overcome the Anjanath. And then the next one on the chopping block is probably the Diablos, I think, or the Tigrex. And then eventually, you know, you beat them, and then that's your new milestone. And then after you fight them, now you have to farm them. And then the next one's probably the Kirin. Gonna be real. I hate fighting the Kirin. fucking electric horse bullshit. What am I trying to do here? Sure, I'll just open up. You know what? No, I'm not Generation Zero. No, you don't. No, I'm not doing it. You can't make me. Actually, I'm already watching it. No, but Ark Survival Evolved has that same type of like milestone system for me, where I'll be hanging out on the beach, and it's like, okay, there's a bunch of parasaurs, there's some diplodocuses, and there's some dodos, and then every once in a while you'll get a random velociraptor that comes in from the. He just shows up from the forested area. Are there also Carnosauruses on the beach? I don't think that there's any Carnosauruses on the beach. But regardless, like you get to the murder chicken milestone, and then after you beat the murder chicken never stops being terrifying. I had a gun, and I was still terrified of the murder chicken. But then you have stuff like the Titan Boa, and you've got the Caprasuchus from the swamp area that's always terrifying. I don't think I ever went to the spider area. Then you got shit like the... what's the one with the fin? The fucking Spinosaurus? And you got the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and... Then you go over to the ice zone, and you got definitely got the Condosaurus and the woolly mammoths and shit like that, and like the whole game is just like, okay, I might slowly be convincing myself that I want to actually play on Survival Evolved, but before or after I start playing Stalker, that's the real question here. Before or after I start playing Stalker, because no matter which one I choose, that game is going to be my game for a while. I was talking earlier about how I have Stalker 2. I own it. I got the good, I got the deluxe version of Foxhole memes. I remember whenever Foxhole was a game. I don't think we're ever going to beat 3032 though. That was the highlight of my career for Foxhole. I don't think there's anything else that I can possibly do. For anybody that is uninitiated, you need to get 32 capture points to win the game between the Wardens and the Colonials. And at some point in history, the Colonials, I think we were like having like an off season where the like true hardcore gaming clans just weren't online, and it was kind of like a wash. The what do you call? The Colonials had taken 30 out of the 32. Wait, why can't find? Dude, find Hoi 4. There it is. The Colonials had taken 30 out of the 32 capture points. Then Warden Weekend happened, yeah. So the Wardens were getting their asses handed to them for an extremely, extremely long time. Basically, the writing was already on the wall for that season to be a wash. Like, that was basically a Colonial win up until the Wardens fucking rallied and beat the snot out of the Colonials from 30 capture points. From 30 capture points out of the victory 32, and then the Wardens came all the way back from the brink of defeat to win that season. Also, yeah, I was talking about my pterodactyl that my drunk friend stole, and then I eventually found like 2 weeks later hiding in the frickin' redwood forest. It was quite the reunion, but hopefully I never have to have that happen again, because if I ever go through that amount of effort to get a bird up to that caliber again. I don't know, man. Alright, yeah, without further ado, guys, I don't know. I'm just either gonna be hanging out for a few more minutes or calling it here soon. But I really appreciate you guys joining me for, you know, what actually wasn't an operation. They ended up calling it because the server just could not handle it. Damn, my subs kick ass. They could not handle it. Heavy fighter. Damn. Destroyer, destroyer, destroyer. Damn. I didn't know convoys had guns on them. When did convoys get guns? Who fucking put guns on the convoy ships? What are they doing? Shooting frickin' muskets at me? What the hell? Oh. Eurasia and Africa don't fucking exist anymore? Eurasia's fucking gone. Japan is the last bastion of Asia, and then I'm here as the Dutch East Indies, surviving. And I've got these 24 guys and one British dude holding off this section of the zombie horde. Luckily for me, the majority of them invaded Japan, so, I'm safe. I'm safe for now, and then they're going to eat all of my guys, and then all of Singapore will belong to them, and nobody will come save me because I have nothing but people defending my islands, and I don't even have dudes I don't even have dudes protecting all of my islands. So I am in danger. But yeah, thanks for watching, if you guys are still here, and hopefully I'll have more stuff for you guys to see tomorrow. I'm just gonna decide to play a game. I'm not gonna bother rolling. I'll know which game I'm in the mood for, hopefully by tomorrow morning, so I can ping folks to play it, but yeah. Using your country? Oh, the Dutch East Indies. Over here. Yeah. Yeah, Indonesia. Yeah, yeah. I'm over here. I am independent, kind of, in a certain manner of speaking, because I'm in the anti-zombie coalition with Britain and British Malaya and Iceland and New Zealand and the Dominion of Canada and Australia and Canada and Portugal and the US and the Philippines and Argentina. And oh my gosh, we have all of South America? Oh no, it's already too late. Wait. Okay, we might not be cooked. We might not be cooked because the zombies can't really fight in the rainforests. I think Brazil usually wins this. Okay, so South America might not be cooked, but yeah, all of Eurasia's fucking gone. Get sunk, idiot. Dude got sunk by a frickin' cruiser. What a nerd. I don't even have big guns on these. Get sunk, idiot. Oh, he did hurt my sub, though. Or he hurt my, KRI Sultan Huna thing. What are you, cruiser? Oh, you shot my cruiser, you bitch. You's a bitch. You leave my cruisers out of this. Dick. Yeah, dude, when did they start putting guns on fucking convoys? What's this bullshit? Oh yeah, the kaiju are the zombies. Hold on, do I have intel on you? No intel? Okay, well, I have intel on the guys I'm standing next to. There's literally a monster horde, and then there's the zombies, which just have, like, all of the organization. Intel. They've got somewhere in the ballpark of 400 to, like, 1,200 fucking divisions, and they're fielding more people than live in Europe. They've got 26 to 50 million people. Just, well, people. Zombies. There's 26 million to 50 million zombies. What I like about this mod is that the longer a territory stays in zombie control... Let's see. India is where it started. The longer a territory stays in zombie control... Come on, find me one that actually doesn't have any people, because they will eat all the people. Damn. Nobody? You haven't eaten any provinces yet? Damn, you guys suck. Man, these zombies ain't shit. There we go, finally. There's no population here. They're all dead. Everybody's gone because the zombies ate them all. But there's still people here. What is this bullshit? Okay, nobody's over here in Sakhalin. Or... Kamachka? Is this Sakhalin? Okay, that's Sakhalin. This is Kamachka. Yeah, there's nobody in fucking Kamachka. There's nobody in Chukotka. Or Kolima? Or Magadan? Or Okhotsk? Dude, Russia's gone. Russia's cooked. Siberia's dead. There's no Siberians left. They all got gulagged. Everybody got gulagged. Okay, there's still some people left in the Urals. Gosh. They're all dead. Zombies ate them all. Alright. Well. This is probably the third time that I've asked you, or I've thanked you guys, but I do really appreciate you guys spending time to hang out with me. They have fucking guns, that's weird. Can you guys... Hold on. Can you guys see it whenever I'm looking at... Oh, you can only see it if I'm hovering over something. Because my cursor... I don't know if I like it when you guys see my cursor or not, but... Who knows? Alright. Anyway. Terrible at outros, some things never change. I'll see you guys tomorrow for maybe this game Monday. I'll make a decision on what I'm gonna play later. I haven't decided yet. I want to just go to bed and start work tomorrow, and hopefully they don't fuck me over. As a matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna go over it live on stream. Hold on. Nope, sorry. I'm not terrible at outros yet. You know what? I'm actually so terrible at outros. I'm not even doing it. You guys are stuck with me. I'm gonna look at my route, and I'm gonna let you guys know if my Monday's looking like I can actually have a Monday stream. What's my last appointment time? 3:45. Okay, so yeah, it looks like I might be able to have an actual stream tomorrow. Hooray! As opposed to every week this month where I got home at like 6 or 7. Anyway, terrible.